Miles, I don't really have anything to say here, but my activist friend Miles here is going to talk about the local cannabis situation here in Wisconsin.
Hi. Ooh. Hot mic. My name is Miles Kristen. I am a journalist. I do a project called Wisconsin International Radio. I've been documenting stories across Wisconsin over the last 2 decades. And what I want to talk about is why Wisconsin is one of the last states in the country to not have medical marijuana or even recreational marijuana for that matter. And behind me in this Capitol is a politician who has controlled nearly all the legislation for the last 12 years. He is more powerful than the governor or the attorney general because he has decided what legislation goes through committee and what doesn't. And I'm talking about the Speaker of the Wisconsin State Assembly, Robin Vos. He is the Republican rep from Rochester. He has almost been recalled twice now. He has an election coming up next month versus a Democrat and also an independent candidate. Robin Vos is basically a lobbyist pretending to be a politician. He literally left his wife for another politician in this building who then became a lobbyist. He is now married to a lobbyist. He'll literally go and speak before the European Parliament. Robin Vos is the reason we do not have legal marijuana in the state of Wisconsin. True story, I once made national news by dousing him in beer, and that's how I met my wife. Robin Vos is a terrible politician, and he needs to be voted out. He is the reason why we give hundreds of millions of dollars to sports arenas like the Milwaukee Bucks or the Brewers, while cities like Madison and Milwaukee have homeless people living on the street. We need to support candidates who are running against Vos. We should support the next recall that will happen of Robin Vos. I might not agree with somebody on the other side of the aisle on every issue, but if they're trying to recall Robin Vos, we should work with them. It's because of people like Robin Vos that we do not have medicinal marijuana, recreational marijuana. So look up that name, Robin Vos. He is the Rick Santorum of Wisconsin. He's just as bad as the Fitzgeralds. He's just as bad as Walker. He is a lobbyist pretending to be a politician. So do what you can to get involved and support the candidates who are running against Robin Vos, because there are a lot of people in this building, a lot of Democrats and a lot of Republicans that do support the legalization of marijuana. So it's great to come out to these events and smoke pot on the Capitol lawn. I've definitely done it many times myself. But we need to actually take action to get legislation changed so that we have legal marijuana. There's a guy, Phil Anderson, I know he's running for office and he supports the legalization of marijuana. So support candidates that support the legalization. Work with candidates, work with people that you agree with. You might not agree with them on every issue, but work with them on the issues you do agree with them on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miles. So tonight we